Hey everyone, welcome to Atlas Gaming. I release content every day, and today we are playing we're playtesting this game called Midnight Protocol. I'm playtesting it through the GameRound.co platform. That's the URL for it. Pretty cool. I like it. I talk about them a lot in my channel, but this game, it's a tactical, narrative-driven RPG with unique keyboard-only controls. That's the first sentence of the description on the Steam store page. You can see right here, please note that what you see here is a work in progress. So yeah, of course, you can see in the bottom right, it's in beta, which is good. After alpha, right? You can go to the Steam store page and you can download a demo. I'm sure it's the same thing I'm playing here. It's just a different platform, and you can't win prizes. Anyway, I'm just gonna say it up. First off, I like the UI. I like this kind of like really grainy quality background that we have going on. I'm not sure how well that can be seen through the recording. I like the music. I dig it. I like the sharpness of the menu. I playtest a lot of games, and it's not very often that a UI or like just the opening part of the game is this well done to me. That has such an impact on. I'm not simping. I don't know anything about this game. It's a blind playtest. I'm just saying, like, this is my first feedback. Let's do it. Start game. Oh, you know what? No, let's go back. No, let's go back. They have a manual. Let's look at the manual. Okay. Hopefully there's a tutorial, because I don't feel like reading this right now. I will if I need to, but just not right now. Terminology. Oh, network node. Okay. I was looking at some... This looks cool. This looks cool. But I was looking at some screenshots on the Steam store page. Ooh, really? Real time? Yeah, I like the turn-based idea more. But based on the screenshots, I think, if I remember correctly, it reminds me of the latest, what is it? The latest Deus Ex game. Humankind Divided or something. I don't even know. I don't care about, like, the subtitles. Just anyway, charges against Data dropped. In a surprise change, of course, UN DigiSec has announced that it will be dropping all charges against Data, a prominent hacktivist at the center of several major anti-monopoly and transparency ops. Data was arrested last October following an identity leak. A press statement reads, "After a thorough re-examination of all available evidence, the Digital Security Office cannot verify beyond reasonable doubt that the individual in our custody is responsible for the cybercrimes committed under that alias. Consequently, we see no elements that necessitate an extension of the arrest warrant. In layman's terms, Data could have been anyone. DigiSec's decision appears to validate widespread criticism that the case was built on shaky foundations. From the editorial team at thewire.org, Data, wherever you are, whoever you are, keep fighting the good fight." Hope that was a satisfactory reading. What's happening? There's no sound. I'll make the sounds. Oh, thank you. Okay. Love it already. I think that this is really going to bias me in favor of this game. At this. Oh no, username Data. Shoot, I typed something in. That's fine. Let's go. Yeah. Oh, wait, okay, no, it's just happening on its own. Shoot. Okay. I was going to type password as taco, but I couldn't. Oh. You just press a bunch of keys and you press... Okay. It doesn't matter what you press. I was pressing backspace there and it kept giving me asterisks. Like, entries into that text prompt. Okay. Welcome. This is your console. On the left are the different screens. Press the corresponding key to show the screen. Let's start by opening the email screen by pressing the E key. And by the way, this game is optimized for mouse and keyboard, which is, it might be a first. Might be a first, like where there are, for me anyway. Please hold. Okay, adjusted volume levels. That might be a first for me. I really prefer mouse and keyboard. I always go the extra effort to force usage of mouse and keyboard, even if the game is optimized for controller. So kudos. I like that. All emails you have received. Let's go like this. Audio. think that's better. Okay, so let's go back to all emails you have received. Emails you can respond to are marked with a dot. Press enter to respond. Let me just... Okay, so there's no... Cool. Press enter. Thanks, Clover. Appreciate it. Easy marks? Really? Oh, I didn't even read it. Shoot. I'm gonna read through this little box. Okay, look. I'm done trying to talk you out of it. They went way easy on you this one time, and you want to get right back into it? Shoot, Data. You're violating parole just getting anywhere near deck. Fine, I know there's no changing your mind anyway. I held on to your old terminal. It's pretty bare bones, but it should get the job done. Snail had his eye on some easy marks for you. You'll want the funds, I guess. Hey, Data, don't disappear on me again, okay? Be careful. Be safe. Easy marks? Really? Thanks, Clover. Appreciate it. We'll be the humbled hacktivist. Oh, it doesn't... You can... Okay, so this is how it goes. I'm literally just typing it, whatever. That's it. And then, so, like, there's already... Let's see, how do I say this? I was gonna type in, I am humbled, Clover. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Something like that. And then I was typing those letters, and those weren't the letters that were appearing on the screen. If that makes sense, that's the kind of game it's gonna be. So thanks, Clover. Appreciate it. Gotta start somewhere again. I like that. I mean, it's not bad, because otherwise the RPG aspect would just... You'd basically have to have someone, like a live person, who's like pretending to be Clover on the other end. So anytime someone booted up the game, they'd have to have a person available to be Clover. So that way they could type like their own responses. So anyway, the canned responses, I understand, and it's not a bad thing. New address. Address received. Mission added to address panel. Enter to continue. Clover's message provided you with a network address. You can use the address screen to see all available addresses. Okay, pressing A for addresses. I'm reading at the top now. Select a mission to initiate a hacking run. Some missions have requirements which are listed on the right. Plug it in. Nope, sorry. Clover gave you this address, an easy cash grab. Okay. Sweet. Here you can select an address you have collected. By selecting the address, you will initiate a hack on the network. Select the plug it in mission by hitting enter. Enter. Initialize? Initialize connection with network? Yes. Again, the music, I don't think I'd call it music. It's more like ambient noise. Or not ambient noise, ambient sounds. And I like it so far because it's there. It fills the void, you know, kind of like the silence. It keeps me in the game, kind of, you know what I mean? Like, there's no dead space. But at the same time, I know it's repeating, but it's not repetitive, if that makes sense. Okay, let's do this. You have breached the network. A network consists of several nodes, 2 in this case. Your current position is the access node. You will always start a level on an access node. Okay. The game is played, you know, now that I'm thinking about this, I likened this, the screenshots that I saw on the Steam store page to Deus Ex. And I kind of want to, like, expand on that. I bet you Deus Ex was based on something else, too. Which is probably the same thing that this game is based on, if they are indeed that similar. But anyway, the game is played over a series of turns. During your turn, you can perform 2 actions. 2 action points? You can spend 1 action to move. Oh, you can see in the top middle of the screen, there's a timer going. It's like we've been sitting here for a minute. You can spend 1 action to move, run, or remove a program. Interface with a node, or exit the network. The remaining number of actions is displayed in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. Okay, so you can spend an action point to do something. You can move to a connected node by typing move, followed by the address of the node. Enter move F0 to travel to the finance node. Hang on a second. Okay, so here it's not canned responses, just during, like, the dialogue. So move F0. Boop. Oh, it makes the boop noise for me. Most nodes have a special interface action you can use. Your current node's interface action is explained at the bottom of the screen. Okay. The node you are on is a finance node. They contain financial records that can be funneled to your account. Use an interface action. Press enter to continue. Okay. Yes, I mean, like, it's a tutorial, right? I'm reading a lot, and this isn't really gameplay, but this is a blind playtest, and this is part of like the G round platform. This is, yeah, it's just going to be a lot of reading. Anyway, finance node interface drain. Transfer 30 credits from this node to your personal account. Is that what it is? Good work. The ring around the financial node indicates how many credits remain. You're out of actions, so let's pass the turn to the network by using the end command. I just use the end. Just kind of like reading stuff that's up on the UI. I don't have a cursor. I don't have the mouse, which makes sense. But yeah, so I can't point to things. That's all. Yep. Trace protocol. Tracing success. During its turn, the network will trace your position. Once the trace bar in the top right corner, okay, 5, of the screen is filled, the network will start to drain your credits. Destroy your assets, or worse. They'll reach their hands out of the screen and choke you to death. No, that's worse, but that's not possible. Try to complete your objectives before the network trace is completed. Okay. Drain the financial node before that happens. Use the interface command to drain the node again. Great, this network has been picked clean. At any given time, you can use the exit command to leave the network. Note that exiting the network will also require an action. Oh, okay, that's cool. Good to know. Very good to know. Use the exit command now to end the mission. Okay. Cool. Abort connection? Are you sure? Once you leave a mission, you cannot replay it. Well, there's nothing else here for us, so yes. Wow. I'm just kind of thinking on this for a second. So, this is the game, right? Like this is the game. We're not in first person perspective. We're not running around with a gun shooting things. We're not hopping from platform to platform. We're not like, curling up into a ball and rolling and knocking enemies down like bowling pins. Yeah, it's a lot different. A lot different. Okay, so let's see. Press enter to advance. Gray hat reputation gained. Credits looted 50. I think we're good. I think we kind of get the gist, right? Nothing really much happened. It's like the end of the very first tutorial mission. You have another email. Press E for email. Okay. Clover, welcome back. You're welcome. I figured you might like some low-hanging fruit. You spent a year AFK and stuff evolves fast. Your words, IIRC. Irk? I don't know. Snail's looking into this Kraken you're after. Can't hurt to keep a low profile until we have something concrete, right? Here's another pretty dull one. Perfect, that's all we need. Low-hanging fruit. I'll take singles over home runs all day. Give me something real. I'm literally just... can you hear me? Can you hear my keys going? Okay, good point. I'll keep my head down. Just let me know as soon as you have anything on Kraken. I'm not making fun of this mechanic, by the way. I think it's funny and making light of it, but I mean, this is the best way to do it from what I can tell. Address received. Mission added to address panel. Clover gave you another address. Yeah, we got that. Cool. So I'm going to press A. You see on the left side of the screen a little blinking dot. Press A to go to addresses. Easy mark. 2 financial nodes. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Wait. It says no ICE. I don't know what that means. But there is a thing in the game that can tell us. We go to I for information? We can't yet. Not highlighted. That's fine. Ignorance is bliss for now. Let's do it. Initialize connection with network? Yes, please. 2 financial nodes. Right, so there should be 3 nodes in all. One's like the access node and then 2 financial nodes. This network has 2 financial. Your objective is to drain both. Remember that you can use move to move between nodes and interface to interact with a node. And will pass the turn to the network. For now, the exit command has been disabled. Shoot! Yeah, I wasn't going to leave until we drained them both anyway. Okay, so move F0, right? Boop. Oh yeah, it makes the noise. Okay. And then so we have one more action. You see it in the kind of top right of the screen. And then you can also see the trace will take, I think, 6 turns, right? I'm not sure if that was explicitly stated. Like what the 6 means. Okay, let's do it. End trace protocol tracing success. You can spend an action to run a program from your deck. Nice, here we go. The programs you bring on a mission will determine your strategy. You start a program by typing its name. For instance, the program Cloak will slow down the network's trace attempts. Type Cloak in your console to run. Okay, we'll play. Well done. When Cloak is active, you have a chance to evade the network trace that turn, buying you more time. Your active programs appear on the left side of the screen. So, program is running. So I'm reading the upper left of the screen now. Idle slices, 0 out of 8. Cloak version 2.0. Nice, we got the second edition. Scrambling trace, chance to slow down trace each turn 75%. I like those odds. An active program requires processing power. You currently have 8 processing slices at your disposal. Right now, Cloak is using all 8. The more slices assigned to a program, the more efficiently it will run. I dig it. I like that. Continue draining the financial nodes. Yes, sir. You can see in the bottom middle of the screen, we can interface with the nodes still. And we have 70 out of 100 credits remain. I wonder if we can only pull 30 credits out at a time. I don't remember the game telling us like a maximum amount of credits we could pull, but let's just do this. Drain that baby. Like a vampire bat. Okay, oh yeah, we have to type it. Nice. Tracing failed. They're still going to take 5 turns. Okay. Manually interfacing with a financial node is a tedious process. The leech program can only be used on financial nodes and will automatically drain them for you. Yes! Thank you. Remember, you can run a program by typing its name. I remembered. Leech can't be started because Cloak is eating up all of the available processing slices. The slice command can be used to redistribute them. Enter slice Cloak 4 to reduce its slices to 4. This will make Cloak less efficient, but frees up some slices of Leech. Okay. How less efficient? I'm gonna find out. Wow. That totally makes sense. It's a 50% efficiency versus double the amount of slices. Okay. Good math, right? Math's hard, but I can do it sometimes. Great. Redistributing slices does not take an action, so use it often. Nice. Okay. Allocating resources. Very good. I like that. I like that. I'm just kind of thinking about like the implications that you know, like the effects on the decision making by the player that will have in strategizing and then also like, you know, tactics. Anyway, now try running Leech again. Remember, you start a program by entering its name. Yes, we remember. Thank you. So this question will be answered in a second, but I want to ask it because I already started asking it. So when we type a program name in, does it automatically just start using up all the slices that are available? Probably, right? Because reallocating slices it doesn't take an action. Leech is now installed on this node and will drain credits every turn, saving you actions. Assigning more slices to Cloak will make the network trace slower. Giving more to Leech means it will make it drain credits faster. Anyway, there are 3 commands you can use to manage your slices. Slice, slup, and slow down. Oh, slice up and slice down. Okay. You'll learn about these as you go along. Okay. Gotcha. You can remove a program with the remove command. For instance, remove Leech will remove Leech. However, removing a program costs you an action. Practice using Leech and Cloak to drain the rest of the credits. Okay, when you are ready, exit the network with the exit command. You can install multiple instances of Leech on different nodes. If you are stuck, use the help command to see all available commands. For information and examples on a specific command, enter help followed by the command name. For example, to get help on the slice command, type help slice. So we have 1 action left, right? Wait, program requires at least 1. Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay. So, slice Cloak 4. It's going to take 5 turns. I'm looking at this. So, slice Cloak 0. Oh shoot. Help. Let's check this out. And move interface. Oh, is it remove? Yeah, remove. Cost in action. Okay. Slice. Cloak. 1. Oh, 2. Okay. Did it just tell us that? It did tell us that. 2. Okay. So now we have 2 available slices for another leech. Leech. Target node already infected. What? Didn't it say we could... Didn't it say that we could install multiple instances of the same program like leech on one node? I thought so. Oh, it's only got 20 credits remaining anyway, so... Okay, let's move on to F1. There we go, and then we'll type end. Gosh, I feel like a hacker. No, I don't. I don't actually. This is... I have a feeling this is pretty watered down, like simplified versus what hackers do. I've never been in it, never tried it. I'm not pretending to be somebody I'm not. That's all. So drain the financial node. How about just drain? So they failed the tracing attempt, right? Okay, and then drain. Done. Bye. We do have to have an action to exit. Tracing failed. That 18.75% is getting it. Abort connection? I think, right? Yeah, look at the objectives in the top middle of the screen. They are done. 7.5 minutes of me talking and, well, about 7 minutes of me talking and 30 seconds of actually doing stuff. Cool. I like it. I like it. My overall first impressions of this game are excellent. I really enjoy unique games. Ones that yeah, that are just really good. Like that don't, I guess, I don't know, like not ones that redefine genres, but ones that are just like in and of themselves like something different. Super Hot Mind Control Delete, Subnautica. Gosh, I'm drawing a blank, but there are about 10 games that fit that description that I've played since the inception of Atlas Gaming. So over like 7 months, I think it's been about 200 games. I just want to guess that I've played, and so 10. I want to say about 10 of those games were unique enough to like really stick with me and like wow, like make an impression. So I think I'm adding this one to the list unofficially without having played it very much. Anyway, let's get into this. Okay, you have another email. No, hang on a second. I had to go look it up because the one game that I said had I was drawing a blank on it. It started bothering me immediately, so I had to pause for a second and go look it up. Fights in Tight Spaces. That's the third one that just escaped my mind. I wanted to... Anyway, enough name dropping. You have another email. The dot blinking next to the email command shows that you have unanswered emails. Perfect. Go to emails. Is it Clover? Yes, it is. No worries. We'll do. As soon as Snail digs up something up, you'll hear about it. Still wondering, though. Yeah, Kraken put you behind bars, but don't you think you're maybe rushing into things a bit? You had me pretty worried when you vanished. You trusted me before, so trust me on this one as well. Let me handle things for now. Anyway, in the meantime, here's a good payout. If Snail's search pans out, you might need the money soon enough. Press enter to respond. Ooh, do we trust him? Was Clover the one who put us behind bars, set us up, framed us? We're humbled, so trust is about the only thing we have to give. And smash the buttons on the keyboard. Okay, alright, I trust you. I'll stay off the radar for now. Address received, mission added. Press A to go to the addresses. The wall. Another, I'm reading the top right side now. Another tip from Clover, a modestly protected network with financial and data nodes. Beauty. So now just down from that, port scanner, trace 6, cool. One binary wall detected, financial node, and a data node. Requirements, nothing. Perfect, because we don't have anything. Standing by. Move to the financial node. I like that. I like it. It's just like, it's like summarized. It's a lot quicker. Ouch! This connection is protected by ice. If you try to cross a protected connection, you trigger the ice. The Iceman cometh. There are many types of ice, each with its own effect. This binary wall, for instance, stops you dead in your tracks and increases the network trace. Oh, snap. Okay. I'm gonna say ICE? Ice? I'll just say ice. Other ice may let you pass, instead hindering your progress in other ways. Okay. Breaker programs help you deal with ice. You have one in your deck. Like an icebreaker? Oh, yeah! I'll be here all week. Okay, run the dagger program now. No, I'm not just all week. I'll be here for a long time. Okay. Just like Leech, Dagger will operate every turn, breaking down the ice. As usual, you can speed up the program by giving it more processing slices with the slice command. Let's wait for Dagger to finish off the ice. Once the binary wall is down, move to the financial node. Okay, and... Take that, ice. Okay, so move F0. If both are action points still. Good work. There's another node here that we haven't seen yet, a data node. Move to the data node. If you want, you can first clear out the financial node or drop a leech on it. I sure do. How'd you know, game? And... tracing. Success. We only have 3 turns, though. Brutal. Move, Delta 0. You're now on a data node. Data nodes can hold all sorts of interesting or valuable information. By interfacing with the data node, you can download its contents to your terminal. Remember, you can always check how to interface with a node at the bottom of the screen. Download the data from this node with the interface command. I love it. The middle sentence right there. Remember that you can always check how to interface with a node at the bottom of the screen. I like it because it's like a reminder. I don't have to remember every single command. I dig it. Download the data from the data node. Okay. Can we just like go? Nope. I'm using the up. Enter? No. I'm trying. Okay, so look, in the very bottom left, we have the command prompt, right? So like, I'm pressing up, down, to like try to get the to auto-complete the sentence. I think that'd be unrealistic. I appreciate that it doesn't do that, but I was just seeing if that functionality was there. It is not. Good. Downloading information can take some time. The display next to the node will show how many turns are left before the download is complete. Wait for the download to finish. Okay, so 2 turns. We have 3 turns until we're traced. Oh, not done. End. Hey, computer, I'm done. It's your turn. Okay, download the data. So we have 1 more turn, right? Is it? Yeah, we'll download automatically. My question that I stopped myself from asking was, is this download program automatic? Will it do it automatically if we leave? So we're gonna leave. Oh, drain the financial node. No, I was just like, I wanted to go back to the financial node to see if it was done being drained. It is. So now we just wait? That's it? We just drain again, or? Oh, no, not drain. But download? Data node unresponsive. Well, I guess. I mean, like, all the math works out. I'm just seeing like what else I can do. As I'm exercising my right as the player to play the game how I want to. Okay, splendid. You can now exit the network with the exit command. Perfect. And we have 2 actions to do so. Abort connection. Yes. Good to go. Good to go. Press enter. Thank you. All the data bits you download from data nodes can be viewed in the information tab. Press I to view the information tab. I just pressed I. This is a database containing all the nodes and ice you have encountered. It also shows all the data you have collected from data nodes. Data you collect can lead to new missions, programs, etc. Okay. So, okay, cool. So press enter with the data bit selected to process it. Ooh. The data bit has given you a network address. Go to the address panel. Some missions have specific requirements. For this mission, you will need to equip a new program. Sniffer. Oh. You can manage your deck in the deck panel. Press D to access the deck panel. Wow. Like, about five more layers of complexity were just like, yeah, just like shoveled onto us. We were like holding daddy's hand, walking along, playing the tutorial, and then he just like slapped us in the face to the ground and then just like covered us in dirt. Okay, you can manage your deck in the deck panel. No, I'm being dramatic, but yeah, the game got more complex. A lot more things were added for us. Press D. Here you can add programs to your deck. You can equip a total of 5 programs. To equip a program, move your cursor to the program and press the number of the slot where you wish to equip the program. To unequip, move your cursor to a deck slot and press enter. Okay, what? To equip a program. We don't have a cursor. Am I missing something? Is the cursor just like... Yeah, I guess this is right. You just use arrows to move the selection, I guess, which is the equivalent of the cursor. I don't know. Oh, I see. I'm looking for a number. Like, well... Okay, so the number that I'm talking about, the second sentence at the top, under the word deck. To equip a program, move your cursor to the program and press the number of the slot where you wish to equip the program. Why'd I equip the program when the program's already the program? No, I'm kidding. He's silly. Alright, so press 2. Press 1, 3, I don't know. Now I'm using the number. Okay, so, this part's a little bit unclear. Couple things. Now we're in the UI, so I would kind of expect to have a cursor. It would be nice. You know, just like be able to use the mouse. I get that, like, it fits in with the theme of the game and kind of like the whole mindset. But, oh. I had to take a little break there. Something came up. I had to pause recording, but we're back. It has been a few minutes. I don't know what I was talking about, but looking at this, so what I think it is, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, corresponding to numbers on the keyboard, and then come down here. I didn't go look it up. I got back from what I was doing and messed around with this, and that's what becomes apparent to me. So I'll press 4, equip that thing. Scans a connection to an adjacent node for ice. That's pretty sweet. You can see with all these different programs that are the turns required to complete a mission, well, they add up pretty fast. Cool. So on the right side of the screen at the bottom, you can see like the dagger has damage, but also has minimum slices required to run the program. Leech, nice. Minimum slices 1. Sniffer, slices 2. Okay, and then cloak. Let's go to logs and check that out. Keeps a record of your exploits and what to do next. Honeypot. Kraken was responsible for doxing you. Why? To answer that question, you need to find him first. Clover can help. Okay. Follow the trail left by Databit. Super sweet. Go press A for addresses. Hangman. Clover. Wait. Email. We already did that one. Sure. Sure. Yes. Initialize connection with the network. Proceed. Last time jumping the connection blind, it triggered a binary wall. This time you come prepared. Use Sniffer to test if a connection is protected by ice. Okay, sweet. Sniffer is different from other programs. You need to tell it which connection to investigate. Enter Sniffer F0 if you do not provide an address. Sniffer will not run. Oh, Sniffer? No, that's not a program. Not yet. F0. Sniffer runs for a set amount of time and cannot be removed or boosted with additional slices. Sniffer will eat up slices for 2 turns. After that, it will remove itself Using a sniffer to investigate connections is a safe tactic at the cost of slowing you down. Right. This reminds me of games like XCOM, like the new ones, where it's like all 3D and stuff, not the old ones, and Xenonauts. I guess, you know, like squad-based, turn-based, tactical combat games. It reminds me of that because, you know, you can be safe at the cost of speed. I guess it's probably a similarity that a lot of games share, but for some reason right here it just reminded me of those games, and I think it's just because of the strategizing and tactics involved. Okay, it's just, I guess in this game it's represented visually in a different manner. Cool. Sniffer detected ice. Another binary wall. Good luck with clearing out the remaining nodes. Remember, Cloak will mask you from the trace. Leech will drain financial nodes automatically. Dagger can deal with most forms of ice, and Sniffer can warn you in advance about ice. Okay. The slice command allows you to redistribute slices, and with remove you can clear our program entirely. Cool. And so so far, I mean, as far as I can tell, all the programs that we have, we can run them. Like, there's no consumables yet, right? Like, we don't have, you have 3 sniffer programs, make them count, bud. It's not like that. Okay. Dagger, right? Boom, boom, we got a crit, baby. Yeah, cool. Double damage on the crit, in case you didn't see it. And turn, we have Trace 8. Oh, cool. I just noticed that there's a life bar readout of the ice. Okay. Move F0. Imagine doing this in real time. That'd be intense. Remember that at the very beginning of the video, we saw that option, but it was locked? I'm just kind of like looking around the screen now. Since it's not in real time, it's turn-based, I'm kind of looking at everything. Yeah, so Sniffer will be done this turn, right? It'll be done. It'll free up those 2 slices. Just below that, in the upper left corner, binary wall, heavily coded connection with built-in safeguards. Increases the trace by 1 when triggered. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good to move. Let's do, Leech. Oh, no. Okay, so Leech, and then... That's fine. That's fine. End our turn. The action points, you know, because, like... Okay, so as I'm playing a game like this, getting used to the mechanics and everything, the strategizing just kind of... It starts to flow naturally, right? Like, that's the idea of it. You play a game for long enough, and... you're like in the Matrix, bro. You can see it happening before it happens. You know, that kind of thing. That's a like total nerdy like similarity for it, but you get what I'm saying, right? And so, like, I guess my point is that as I'm playing the game more and more, the strategizing is flowing. I get that flow, which is really satisfying. It's nice. It you know, like I jive with the game. I like that. But then I forget about the action points, and so like my strategies, you know, like requiring 6 action points, and we only have 2 per turn. But anyway, so drain the financial node. That's done. Interact with the system node. You're gonna roll the dice here and just try to travel to it, like move over to it, or we can just sniff. S0. Boom! We got a hangman. Right, that's the name of the mission. Hangman version 1.1. I'm looking in the upper left corner-ish. Monitors the connection for illicit traffic. When triggered, Hangman will remove all programs and install a piece of malware that will prevent you from running a stealth program for a set amount of time. Will also increase the trace by 1. Okay, that's something I haven't been running, is Cloak. Let's do, we want Dagger to start running. Right? End. 30.2, so it's a little under half-life now. Oh, jeez. Just wasted that thing. Okay. That was it? Move S0. Okay. System nodes can control a variety of aspects of a network. Look at the bottom of the screen to see what interfacing with this particular system node does. Think before you act. And no kidding. Your decisions can affect your reputation and the way people react to you. Oh, snap. Wow. Yeah, this game's really stacking up to be, I mean, like, a good game. I love RPGs that are done as RPGs. Like, role-playing games in every sense of those three words. Not like role-playing aspects where, like, you know, you have player leveling up and inventory management. That doesn't make it a role-playing game. That does not. That's like everyday. That's like in every game nowadays. But anyway, cool. So, real role-playing decisions affect the outcomes of the game and probably the endings too, right? Like, yeah, you have multiple endings. But anyway, down in the bottom center of the screen, system node interface configure. Used by Daniel and Chris to steal from their employer. Intercepts transactions, skims a bit off the top, then forwards them to an encrypted network address. What? Who's Daniel? Who's Chris? Did I miss that? Am I just being dumb right now? Were they mentioned at some point and, like, we're supposed to know who they are? Or is this like something that they had in place and then, like, you know, they're people, like, it's like Office Space, right? Like they put like the program in and then it steals money. Is it like that? And then we just show up and it's like, oh, look what they're doing. Okay, we'll just take their money that they're taking. We'll steal the money that's stolen. I don't know. It'd be kind of nice to have a little, I don't know, more explicit explanation. Maybe this is explicit in the developer's mind. It is not in mine. But we're going to skim off the top for sure. I mean, like, we're humbled, but we're not stupid. Configure, what? Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, so then you just use the arrows to, okay, forward evidence to police. Oh, I see. So we can tattle. So it is like that. It is Daniel and Chris. They're stealing from their employer, and we come across this thing. Reroute funds to personal account. They can take the rap. Daniel and Chris, you don't know what you're doing, guys. You shouldn't have had your fingers in the cookie jar. And 4 turns left until we are player turn, start a turn. Okay. So then what? We done? We are done. Right? I'm looking at the objectives in the top middle of the screen. Looks like they're all satisfied. Abort connection, yes. 250 credits. You have their mail. Okay. Email, pressing E. Whew. Clover, welcome back. Okay, Snail's got something. Yeah, Kraken's been working for the Triad lately. Mostly swiping medical databases. Kind of menial stuff, but the info seems legit. Anyway, his focus lately has been something called Sanacorp. Healthcare tech or something. Maybe that gets you somewhere? Oh, nice. See in the top right? Press tab to autocomplete. Boop. Thanks, I can work with that. Let me check if the internet has anything. About this whole thing with Kraken leaking my identity, it's not revenge, you know. I just need to know why he did it. How he got hold of that information in the first place. I owe you, Clover. The intranet? I'm trying to, like, pronounce the A, but it's intranet. Is a search engine that crawls a wide range of information sources. Use it to find intel on various topics. Press T to access the intranet. Okay. Look through the Wires database for information. Press Enter to start typing in a search term. Press Enter again to confirm the search. Oh, shoot. Kraken? Is that not what I was supposed to look for? Oh, shoot. Oh, Sanacorp. There it is. So, what was it? T? Yeah. Enter. Sanacorp. Building report from 14 data points. Okay. So I'm looking at the top again, right underneath the big intranet word. Look through the Wires database for information. Press Enter to start typing, and then press Enter again. Oh, that's no, because we're already there. Just using the arrow keys up and down. So we have 3 searches, or 3 results. So, okay, now I'm just kind of like moving the arrows. Using the left arrow, now the right arrow. Huh. Oh, okay, it tells you. It tells you. See, like, they're all grayed out, like, whenever it highlights in, like, a word. And then you come down here. Bingo! Marseille. Operating normally, not for long. No, I don't know if we're gonna hack it or not. You dug up useful intel about your target. Go to the email screen to tell Clover about what you found. Super sweet. Okay, switch to the Send Email tab to send an email to Clover about Kraken. So right arrow just moves tabs. You can see kind of like, well, near the top, we went from inbox to send email. To, yep, enter, Kraken's next hit. Tab to autocomplete. Nice. Okay, this is set up pretty intuitively. Just more feedback to the developer. Again, we are playtesting this game, even though I've totally gotten lost in actually playing it. It is good, I think. But, yeah, this is set up well, very intuitive. Just, you know, I fumbled through it, and I got everything on, like, the first chance. Or, you know what I mean? Like, the first try. The only thing that's been, like, that took me a second was assigning the sniffer to key 4 or 5. Which I didn't even use. Anyway, let's look at this. So, the body of the email. I looked into Santa Corp. Kraken's been raiding their data centers one by one. There's one left untouched. We need to get in there. Clover, catch him in the act. Okay, enter to send. Yeah, of course, send it. I'm kind of like waiting for an email. I don't know. There it is. Top right, email. Got a notification. Okay, yeah, that seems like a good bet. Could we pull off a honeypot? Track Kraken the moment he touches it? If you get to that network first, maybe you could install a Trojan on the data node. They go for pretty cheap on the black market, right? What do you think? Okay, enter, respond, tab for autocomplete. Sounds like a plan. Play the Trojan, wait for Kraken to take the bait. I'll let you know how it goes. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Address received, mission added to address panel. You now have access to the market screen. Press B to access the black market screen. Pressing B. Okay, how much is it? 230? Install 4 turns. I'm looking at the bottom right now. Installs 4 turns, and I'm guessing 3 slices or 4 turns, so, you know, to make it do its thing. Okay, now the right side of the screen under the word Trojan, I'm reading, install on a data node to infect it. Increases breaker damage by 10% and offers 10% chance to stop the trace per infected data node. Takes 4 rounds to install. Special kind of gift. Okay, so then what? Press enter. Continue with purchase. Would you like to buy Trojan for 230? Well, yes, I would. How'd you know? Great, don't forget to equip you new program. You just missed an R there. Slight typo. Small typo. D for deck. Cool. Trojan, we're gonna put in number 5. Cool beans. So these are the ones that are kind of like offensive, right? The orange ones? These other ones are, I guess, defensive? Ish. Ish. Okay, logs. Honeypot, install the Trojan on the Santa Corp network. Yeah, do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. No, we can only access that from addresses. Honeypot, yep, do it. Let's go. One really cool thing about a game with graphics like this is that the loading times are just about non-existent. Super, super fast. Cool. So it's flashing in the top middle of the screen. Solid Trojan on the data node. Okay, this time your objective is to reach the data node, and install the Trojan program. Optionally, you can also loot the financial. So that's not an option. We have to. You can control the camera by holding down Control and pressing the arrow keys. Awesome, I like it. Final tip. Many commands have aliases, shorter or alternative versions. For instance, move can be, Okay, and slice has the same effect as SL or /. Okay, we'll not be using those. The help command brings up info. Okay, yeah, cool. Oh, check that out. I'm looking at the bottom now. So we're on the access node still. I'm just kind of like looking at the map. Oh, let's look at how we pan. There's panning the camera. Control and arrow keys. Okay, so now I'm looking at the bottom center of the screen. The access node has the interface command, reroute. Attempt to fool the network. Decrease the trace by 3. Limit is 1 per mission. Well, we're at 0, so we can't get any less than that, right? If we reduce it by 3, it's still... I don't think we can go negatives, just a guess. Okay, we do want the financial node, so Sniffer and F0. And then, can we run at the 2 of them? C0. Can't. Program already running Sniffer. Shucks. I wonder if we could buy a duplicate copy and then, like, replace the cloak with another Sniffer or something. You know, just a hypothetical, for instance. And then we could run 2 Sniffers at the same time and really do some recon on the network. But, cloak, right? Boom. Done. Tracing failed. Sniffer, player... Okay, boo-boo-boo. So, Sniffer. It runs for 2 turns. Right? Does it take 2 turns to work? We're gonna find out. Move. F0. Okay, well, I mean, that's no confirmation that... that... Because there may have just been no ice there in the first place, right? So transfer 30. This will take 2 turns to do this. We have 0 slices available. So now we're kind of strategizing here. I guess I should be explaining myself. I could use the drain command, but since we only drain 30 credits at a time, it'll take 2 action points to do that. What I really want to do, since we have trace 10, which seems like a lot of time, but we don't know what we have ahead of us. What I want to do instead is use leech here. It'll take 1 action point, or 1 action. And then we can just let it do its thing. But first we need to slice. Yeah, cloak. How much does the leech take? I'm counting the pieces of the pie, the slices of the pie on the upper left corner for cloak. Right now it's at 6, which makes sense. Sniffer's using 2. I know that cloak needs 2, right? We're gonna try cloak 5. Just reduce it by 1, and then try using leech right here. Okay, yeah, leech only takes 1. Nice. Leeching 5 credits per turn though, so it takes a while. So 10 turns. But see, now that we have this program here, we can always increase the slices that we have allocated to it. So this will be the end of the Sniffer program on this turn. It's like right now. And then we'll be able to have 2 more slices to allocate toward leech. But we don't want that, right? A0. And then now we want Sniffer, C0. Oh, my keyboard, I've got a keyboard, and ever since the day I bought it, sometimes the C will double tap. I'll get 2 C's instead of 1. Anyway. Okay, so binary wall, we're out of actions. Next turn. We'll have to reduce the cloak slices. We'll reduce the cloak slices, and we'll have to install a dagger here. Cool. So, slice, cloak. How much does dagger take up? Probably 2, right? I'm pretty sure leech is the only one that takes up 1. So, cloak gets 3 slices now. And then we're going to say dagger here. Pachoo, pachoo, pachoo. Okay. And then end. Oh, no, not end. I'm just thinking here. So we have an extra action. Is the dagger going to destroy the binary wall on the next turn? No, probably not. It'll probably take 4 turns. So if we want, we can free up a slice by just like, yeah, we're just going to try this out. Move F0. So we're going to move up to this node, end our turn, and then we're going to use our actions instead of slices to drain this node. Dagger, how many daggers running? Okay. So what do we have here? We have got leech. Let's try this. Drain. Done. And then remove this. Oh no, the leech just automatically is gone. Okay, so instead of remove, we're going to say slice, cloak. We're going to give it 3 more, so it'll have 6. Now we're using up all of our slice. And then we're just going to move back to A0. Yep. And end our turn. Dagger. This will be the end of our dagger right here. Right? I think. Yeah, see, that wall is only at half life now. Maybe dagger just like it runs. That, you know, there were a lot of things that were introduced to us. So you know, it all just kind of like runs together. I don't remember, and I don't even like try to remember all the details of every little thing. I learn better by doing, as most people do. And so now I'm thinking like, okay, so maybe dagger just runs until the wall's dead. I don't know, but let's try this. Slice, cloak. What are we at right now? 6. We're gonna give it 4, and we're gonna try to install another dagger. Dagger's already running. Okay, that's what I thought. So slice. Whoop. Nope. C-slice. Who's that? Slice. Cloak. Back up to 6. And what can we do? Nothing. I don't think. I mean, we have 2 action points, and they're gonna sit there. We're doing fine. Yeah, like we're not being traced. Dagger's doing work. It's gonna take a while to destroy that wall. But, you know, like, there's no harm in just being patient right now. Oh, nice. Okay, maybe. No, not next turn. And it'll be the turn after this right here. Right? And then one more. Can we get dagger to, like, run right now? Just one dagger. Just give us one. Up front, take out that wall so we can use this turn. No dice. And we got a crit, just like a slap in the face. Okay. Cloak is still running. We have 2 slices. Let's move over to C0. Moose. Move, C0. And then we're gonna run a sniffer, because we have 2... Oh, whoops. I forgot you have to, give it a designation. Or a connection. Okay. And now we're just gonna run. Oh no, we're not. We are out of turns. I mean, out of actions. Okay. Trace protocol, running, tracing failed. We're doing splendidly with the trace. Okay. We need a dagger, right? But we don't have any slices. We have to free up some. So slice, cloak. Right now it's got 6. We'll give it 4. Type dagger. And start dismantling the hangman. End our turn. Oh, they got one. But now we know we can always go back to the access node, right? And we can go back to the access node and we can attempt to remove 3 traces. But now we have 2 slices left, so let's reallocate some. Whoop. Cloak, 6, right? Yep. And turn. Man, these ice programs are... You got a lot of health. Tough. Maybe I'm doing this wrong. I have no idea. Or maybe there's a better way to do it. I don't think I'm doing it wrong. 2 crits is nice. We just need another dagger up front. Just one. Just let me a dagger. So all we have to do is 2.8 damage. Each dagger does 3.8. Okay. Player turn. Move to Delta 0. Super awesome. Interface download. Oh. The plot thickens, friends. Interesting. You interest. You are looking for me. Nice. She had to die. Transcend. Can I allow you to exist? Dig it. Love it. Love it. This might be... I don't know. Without giving it some serious thought, I just want to say this might be, it's very possibly the best game that I've seen on the Game Round platform. For me, you know, with my tastes and just like appreciating, I guess, like the uniqueness of it. But anyway, there's a game called Hacknet that I own, but I've never played, and it's like a hacking simulator, so I don't know how similar this one is to that one. But as far as I know, like this game is pretty unique. Anyway, you can type download. Okay. 3 turns left. Super sweet. And tracing's failed. Oh, I should have reallocated the slices, huh? Because we have 2. I'm looking at the top left now. It says idle slices. We have 2 out of 8. Let's yeah. Cloak 8. Oh, did I just type 4? Okay. Slice cloak 8. Okay. And tracing failed. Data node. So pretty easy, right? Tutorial pretty easy so far. As expected. Like I'm just commenting on it. I'm not offering that as criticism. What I'm saying is that it's easy, but I really enjoy it because I feel like running through using the programs that we have at our disposal, and you know, like running through and like, you know, just doing it a few times. I feel you know, pretty good. Like I've got a good grasp on the basics of the game so far. But anyway, download complete. Download finished. Would you like to decrypt content now? Where can we do it back at home? Like in the safety of our own home? Like, or while we're... Never mind. Yes. Go ahead. Decrypting. Hey guys! I got this email about my Santa Corp account password changing, and I don't remember doing that. I guess that's because the website work you guys were doing? On that note, the job posting for the new sysop is still unfilled. Please share it among your personal networks. Ben. Okay. So, Trojan? Or... Okay. Slice, cloak, 5. And then Trojan. Okay, 4 turns. And now we wait. Actually, do we have to be on the node to... we're fine. No, we're not. We're not fine. We're not fine. We're gonna answer some questions here. Move to Charlie 0. Boop. And so is the Trojan. Okay, yeah, it's still going. Cool. Now we're gonna move to Alpha 0 and reroute. Reroute ability already spent because we just did it successfully. Super sweet. Test protocol. They got 1 back. No big deal. Again, we were just doing that to answer questions. I mean, like for me to answer my questions that I had. But the Trojan is going. You know, like we would have been just fine. With timing. What I mean by just fine is that we would have been good with the Trojan installing before they could have traced us anyway. But now we're done. So great, you can exit the network with the exit command. Good deal. Abort connection, yes. Good. Enter to advance. Go to the email screen to inform Clover of your success. Okay. Email. Kraken's next hit. You're welcome to send. Oh. Yeah. Clover. Subject. Bait's out. Tab. Okay. Install the Trojan. Let's see if Kraken takes the bait. Send this email. Yes. While waiting for Kraken to take the bait, you can earn extra credits and reputation by taking on missions. Reputation will unlock new programs, but can also determine which missions become available in the future. Okay, cool. I like that a lot. So it sounds like reputation. There's one line of reputation, right? It's the gray hat reputation. So like, whenever you gain reputation, it's just that kind of reputation. So you're becoming, you know, a more elite hacker, however you want to call it, right? But it's not like you can like become a hacker for the FBI or something. It's not like you're going down two different roads and you make options. Like you make choices because you have that option. You know what I mean? That's not my impression. My impression is that you kind of like, you do things like what we did with Bill and Ted and their excellent, no, oh, sorry, was it Chris and Daniel? And they're like, their scheme to skim money from their employer. You have those kind of choices. So we stole the money, right? We got reputation, but there's only one kind of reputation to get. I'm guessing, this is my impression, by the way. This is like feedback for the developer. This is what I've gathered so far. If we were to turn them into the authorities, then I'm like, we wouldn't have gotten anything, right? We would have felt good inside of our hearts. And that's about it. Anyway, that's my impression. Feedback if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But anyway, think carefully which networks you want to hack and what damage you want to cause. Okay. That's it, huh? You know what? This video is way longer than I intended. I was thinking like 30, 40 minutes. We're already at 1 hour and 6 minutes. So I'm going to call this here. It's called Midnight Protocol. I am playtesting it through the GameRound.co platform, colloquially known as G-Round. You can check it out for yourself there and earn prizes for filling out reviews, or you can go to Steam. This game, Midnight Protocol, has a store page. The release date is slated for summer of 2021, which is like right around the corner because today is the 18th of June of 2021. But anyway, you go to that Steam store page and you can just download the demo there too. But thanks for watching Atlas Gaming. I really appreciate it. I do. I hope this video was entertaining, first and foremost. And then also I hope that it provided some quality feedback for the developers. I hope. That's the whole point. Anyway, thanks for watching Atlas Gaming. I release content every day. We'll see you in the next one.